Hey, what's going on, fam? Welcome back to Monday Manna. We're so glad to have you back, man. We missed y'all. I have been thoroughly enjoying the series, Friends Be Like, and we about to tee it up one more time. We just want to welcome you back, man. Y'all know how we get down. You know 5 people that need help with relationships. Go ahead and share that right now. Hit that like and that share. Make sure you subscribe to our Lifeline. It's on the lower half of the screen. I believe that's where it's going to be, right?
Right.
Yeah, 833-551-7085. That's 833-551-7085. If you have any prayer requests, if you just need to check in, anything, man, we're here for y'all. And of course, follow us everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, your mama and them, all them. And we don't say amen at the life table. We say
That part.
that part. There it is. So let's jump right in. I just want to check on it. How's everybody doing, man? Y'all all right? How y'all friends?
No, because me and Tim,
Did y'all breathe at the same time?
we did.
My
It's catching
goodness.
up, man. It's catching up.
Oh,
Look,
we just the first series in. We ain't even-
first season of what?
But it's the
The
fourth quarter of the
relationships.
year,
Oh.
though.
Fourth quarter
No,
of
I'm
the
like,
year.
You know how the fourth quarter is.
Man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm overwhelmed.
Oh,
I feel that.
It's been a couple of rough weeks. Life, like everybody say, life be lifing.
Man, life be lifing right
but
now, though.
life be lifing. Like, but I'm here though.
We here.
hey, but
Thank
you
We
you.
at the table.
We at the table.
B, you good? That boy
Yeah, man.
Fred.
It's
Chop
I'm
City.
kind of like right there with Tip is. You know, it's kind of been one of those months, those last few weeks, to where a lot of attacks, a lot of different things coming your way. But like I said on the last episode, those are just confirmations.
Man.
So it's just about getting the courage and the energy and the encouragement and support up to being able to see it through. This
love
too
it.
shall pass.
Huh?
Just like
Don't do that. Don't you date, man.
No.
Listen.
See, y'all be thinking we just always got it together because we host a podcast. And we
No.
are, perfect or something. That is not the case.
At all.
That is not the case. Like, we be going through it. And we come here just like y'all come here to break bread. So,
But let us pause and acknowledge the whales vibe.
Oh,
I mean,
here
my
you go.
God, today Bible
You
stories.
go.
I mean, I know I'm not supposed to be listening to this, but God,
I'm
dog,
about to say,
this
that's
is-
not for you. It's
It's
not
for the girls.
you
Not
dropped
a
it like
lady.
it's definitely not for me. I'm definitely breaking the rules, but the way you be telling the Bible stories is fine. I ain't gonna hold you. How you doing?
We is tied. Like,
I understand.
the well is blessing, and we are very grateful for everybody that's been in attendance. It is taking off. We thank you a ton. I've been surprised at what being stretched really feels like.
Yeah.
So,
Well, she's the first born of the discipleship groups. We got another one cooking that's dropping real soon. I'm not gonna say nothing before Tiff hit me under the table, but still, it's coming, and I'm
coming.
excited about who it's gonna bless. I'm glad that the well is blessing the women folk, and y'all are growing, and we hope to continue to move on. We got more coming from y'all, but I want to jump right in, or we're going to start something new this fall, and we're going to continue this on. This segment is called Table Games with Tiffany.
Yes.
Table Games with Tiffany. Tiffany, take it away.
I think table games with Tip sounds better. It's more
yeah, about
catchy.
can we just do tip?
It's
Excuse me, it's on
catchy. I
that.
like it.
Forget us,
You
get the
guys,
bread. Come on,
welcome
let's
to
do it.
Table Games with Tip. And today, we're going to start it off, a little different than we have. So this game is called Recharge or Drain. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me if it recharges you or if it drains you. Got it? All right, let's play Table Games with Tip. So,
Need a theme song.
dun dun.
No.
Going to a friend's birthday dinner with 15 people that you do not know.
Drained.
Definitely drink.
Panicking just thinking about it. Like,
Is there a neutral button somewhere here?
It is neutral.
Okay,
Neutral. You can
okay.
say neutral.
Yeah, I'm pretty neutral for that.
thunderstorm? We're going to say that was a thunderstorm.
Okay.
Okay. You're pretty neutral.
I'm pretty neutral.
Me, it drains me. Especially with 2 to 3 credit cards only. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not eating steak, lobster, any of that. So that kind of, it drains me. And I don't want to be the one to be like, I only had this.
Right.
I don't want to be that person, but it's like, I don't know y'all.
I don't know y'all.
Like, But
the
I learned,
forced interactions of like, who did I just get sat by?
right, like who, like I don't know they triggers. Like, what if I say something?
Literally,
like it's
talking about how your mama and them.
right.
And they mama just we can't do this.
It's pressure.
We can't do
Mama,
this.
okay.
Mama is not well. Like I didn't know. Like
But I have figured
Awkward.
out something to help with that card thing. I take cash everywhere, so y'all figure it out.
and slide it on him.
Got my little tip in there too.
That's me.
Smart.
You on your own.
That's how you fix it.
That's smart. Wow.
But yeah.
Definitely draining. If I'm at a dinner party with friends, that it is understood I can be myself, and if I have extra people I don't know, then I have to do the unfortunate work of feeling everybody out, and that's just not.
It feels like you're required to be on.
Oh my God, that's
Right.
not. I want to go
I wanna be on.
laugh and snot and just do what we do, and I don't want it to be awkward. So definitely draining for me and a buzzkill. So not that I don't like new people. Let me just say that. But if I'm dinner party with friends, there's a level of comfort there that I'm looking forward to all week. And
Right.
Yeah.
When you
And
bring
15 unknowns
it's
just ruined
just,
that.
Right.
I want to go back home. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about spending time alone on a Saturday? By yourself. Solely by yourself.
Recharge.
Recharge,
all
man.
day.
Charge.
Yeah, that's like a Tesla supercharger.
Man.
Yes.
You guys are so mature. Some people can't spend time with themselves.
Really?
No, that's so true. That's so true. Like people are chronically outside.
They have to be.
They have
Around
to be.
people,
It's like
other people.
FOMO
on
on,
a
crack.
Saturday.
Yeah,
That's like
you could do nothing and you choose to still do the something. I don't know how you got there. No.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think it depends on me though, because I could totally see myself having to be outside. So I have to admit that, because the people that know me be like, you don't even sit there and agree, because that's true. I do sometimes have to.
Really?
Yeah, but my recharge, I'm still by myself even if I'm in public. So
you'll venture
that a lot.
alone.
Yeah, I can be
Isolated.
like
Within a group.
Exactly, and I choose.
can see how that works.
I can still
see how
keep
that
them
works.
until like going to the movie theater. I'll go to movies by myself, and I'm in public, but still
Yeah,
by
y'all
myself.
just happen to be there.
Yeah, y'all just happen to be in the same theater.
That's fair. That's fair. That's still alone.
Yeah.
That's like going to the nail shop.
Right. You there, but right.
Like I had to go somewhere, but yeah, I don't see the rest of you.
Yeah.
All right. So what about being added to a group chat with 15 people?
Why are you doing this to me, Tim?
Draining or recharging?
Draining.
Draining.
Just like my battery.
For
It
sure.
depends on the group chat though. Like,
It don't matter to me.
It don't matter who it is. Who
It's,
it's
Man.
in
it's,
it.
it's gonna
It's
get
like-
it's, eventually it's gonna get overstimulating, because people are just talking. Then like some people are childish, some people are mature, some people just talking, some people are there to actually get the information. Then the information gets lost in the sauce because the other people just playing. I'm already
It's too
overstimulated.
much.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
You give me 4-5 chimes back to back, I'm gonna throw this phone.
Look, I'm
Like
overwhelmed.
starting to sound like an Outlook
Especially,
email. I can't.
especially if it's
I
4
can't.
chimes that could have been in one message.
Okay, you talking about LOL? Y'all so silly. So what we gonna do? Not for real, y'all. One.
Yeah, like
Ha
what?
ha. Ooh, and then don't let an Android be in there. Oh my God.
Now I can't leave.
Green
right,
messages.
That part right there.
Oh my
Listen.
god.
What did he say?
Take me to Alcatraz.
This
Like,
person liked this message. Ugh.
got the whole message retweeted in here. What
I
are
think
we
what
doing?
Tiffany is saying, don't be the person that turns the group chat green.
No, literally, don't be Michael.
Hey, I didn't want to
Don't
say
be
it,
the
but
person that
He
turns
was
the
hit
group chat
behind the
green.
cameras, hit production.
And
should
please
know.
don't shut down our production because we said this because you bad. But
be
yes,
ruining the
Michael
group chat.
definitely messed
And
up
their
the group
favorite
chat.
and their favorite phrase is, but Android's got the best camera though.
Android can have all of that. It
Nobody
can't leave the
cares.
group chat.
Nobody
That's
cares.
the problem. Like, he finna text us all right now.
Yeah, he is literally on purpose. Yeah, it's
I-
so awkward.
It's the last one. The last one. It is running into an old friend unexpectedly.
It's
That's-
a recharge for me.
It depends on who the friend is.
We're gonna say an old friend, so I went nostalgic, so I'm gonna say it's a recharge for me. Cause I wouldn't call everybody an old friend.
Let me rephrase it.
She's just looking for me to be mad.
I'm talking about an old friend that say used to be a best friend that we not best friends no more, or used to be a boo and we ain't boos no more.
Somebody you used to be close with
Somebody
and you're not close
you
anymore.
used to be
Come
close
on,
with
man.
and
You
you not
like,
close no more. So
what you doing
are
here?
we recharging or is that draining?
I think it just depends.
I mean, cause like, why she gotta do that?
Right.
I'm gonna say neutral. Cause if it's that old, then I'd like to think that I could let that wash over. But the Gemini in me says triggered deeply. So yeah.
I'm gonna go drain. And for one, when I hope I just see people before they see me, and I
Man.
like go
Dip in the
the
aisle
way
real
to
quick.
where I don't have to be seen.
Yes.
But I feel like it's draining to me because even though you healed, when you see that person, it's
You're
gon-
reminded.
when you leave from how you doing, man? Nothing working. You gonna get in the car and start.
Say no, work.
Well, let me play Angel's Advocate.
Angel's advocate.
Yeah, let me play Angel's Advocate.
Oh wait. Angel's advocate with Brandon.
What if, because I like, growing up, we always used to hear this saying, like when we used to be dating and stuff, like if you can lose somebody or if you let them go and they come back,
Okay.
then that's how you know, right? And so my thing is, I don't think anything, in the retrospect of this conversation that we're having, nothing happens by chance.
Right.
So like that's why I say it's kind of like depending on who the friend is and what is the reason for the reappearing in your lives, because sometimes this friend could be the very person that you need in the season. This person could very well be brought to you to teach you something about yourself that you didn't even know about yourself, right? And so I'm always like, and I guess me, Brandon, I'm always looking for opportunities to grow. Right? Like I think God is the author of everything, and so everything that happens, he is the one who facilitated it. And so, it's just about me learning and trying to grow and understand why these people are reappearing, why these relationships are reappearing. But then, I can also see how it could be draining, right? Like if it's somebody who just doesn't serve you no purpose anymore, right? Like, and they're trying to, re-implement themselves into your life. And you just see that they serve no purpose. I can see how that can be draining, because how do I really, in a nice way, right, in a godly way, like tell them it's over with.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean?
like
So, but I can see both ways though, so that's why that was my kind of angle from it.
Angel's advocate. Stay tuned.
Well, I'm the devil's advocate. You see that person, it could be the devil.
No,
trying
literally,
to
we
take
over here
you
like,
back.
nah, trying to drag me to hell. I ain't going with him. No. You over here like, they could be here for a season.
Yep,
And
and
a
then that
reason.
season is up.
And
And we like, yeah, season dead, big dog. Don't speak.
Yeah, I can see both sides though. I definitely have been in both situations where running to the old friend was divine timing. And I've been in a season where it was awkward because there was no rekindling of the relationship.
Right.
We're in a different season. No shade, we not there.
just not there no more.
I think it depends.
All right, what's on the menu, D?
Well, what's on the menu today? We finna talk about we finna talk about your social life. Yeah.
getting in your
yeah.
business.
Here's the question. This is one of my favorite series. So and we're gonna be talking about this for quite some time. But I want to ask the question tonight. I want us to grapple with, is your social life too expensive to maintain? Is your social life costing you more than you anticipated? Are you being honest about the status and impact of your social life? And so, because I know words can be somewhat ambiguous, we're going to do something we love to do. Words with Maya. Words with Maya. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya Fiasco is going to define for us. Hey, Maya, what is social life? Define social life.
All right, so social life is an examination of your interpersonal relationships, right? So these are things you actively choose, like your friends and your family. Well, you don't choose your family, but, to choosing to have relationships with your family. But it does extend as far as your placement and alignment within society and how you view your place within those relationships.
It's the interpersonal for me.
And that's the biggest part of it, though, because your social life is not about necessarily the interaction. It's how your person is governing the interaction. Your inner person.
Right.
That's to what degree you engage with somebody. You have these relationships that are click tight. It's like nothing ever lapsed in time. You have others that you run into an old friend and you're guarded in that interpersonal moment. So it's that. It's a personal examination of your interpersonal relationships.
I love it. That interpersonal, I love it. She always throws like a little sauce on it, but it's cool. And this is a question for you. What would you consider to be an expensive social life?
Okay. So when you're considering how you are going about relationships, to what degree you are engaging with people the depth at with or the capacity you have to engage with people. You're expensive in the regard that this may be taxing to your person, right? Maybe you're an extrovert by nature and you just get it all from being out there, but then you look up and you've got nothing for yourself. That's an expensive social life. You're there for everybody else's birthday dinner. You put out the invites, no one's there. Maybe you got 1,500, 3,000, 7,000, 10K followers, but you don't have anybody when the things fall apart.
Right.
That's a showy, expensive social life.
Right. You all?
For personally,
Yeah.
for me, for some reason, going out always kind of now. I ain't always been like this, but I say in the last maybe 3 to 4 years, going out anywhere with any group kind of gives me anxiety, and the reason why is because every time I go out, somebody wants to talk to me about business.
Oh.
They want to pull an idea. Let me run this by you. What you think? What you do? I seen you do this, and it just be like, yeah, I just want to be chill. Like I'm just here to join the birthday dinner too, and so like that overwhelms me sometimes, and it just kind of be like sometimes I really like I'm gonna pay for your dinner. I just don't feel like being social today. Like I talk for a living. Like
Literally.
So when I'm coming out, it's just like So
I feel like you should remind people in those moments, consultations are $100 an hour.
Today.
Maybe,
It's a
you know what I
boundary.
mean? Like maybe
Yeah.
it's a business boundary
yeah,
because I deserve to be social, right? Like I don't, just because I own a business doesn't mean I want to operate a business 24/7.
Right.
So if you sitting next to me, don't ask me about public housing. Bro,
Right.
what? No. We're not doing that right now. So for you, where you do offer a service and you do want to have bookings in these formal relationships, I ain't even finna short you, big dog. Book a consultation with me. We can get all up in that.
Right.
But right now, I'm too in. I ain't doing that.
And
Like,
that's what I've been working on, setting the boundaries.
because you deserve, I think
Yeah.
a social life should feel like reprieve in some regards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
I got your back. Leave my girl alone, and I mean it.
Right. Chill out.
I guess here I come being the angel's advocate again, right?
Says these the social king.
Right. I'm like, let's
Right,
do this.
but
Right, the
I think
butterfly
I think one of the
butterflies.
things about me that a lot of people don't know is that I am an introvert extrovert, right? And what that means is while it may appear that I love to be external, I love to be social, I love to be around people, I would much rather prefer just to be to self or to those confined people that I want to be confined to. But given all of the things that I've done, you know, career-wise, it's kind of like called me to be social. But through that, I guess what I've learned, you know, given my angel's advocacy, is that like, and it's a word that Maya used in her definition, and it was alignment, right? And what I've learned is that those experiences will happen once we're in social spaces that align with what we are doing and who we are.
Let them go.
And the more we understand what we were called to do, we will understand that we are supposed to control our social spaces so that we are able to, you know, have a grips on that, right? Like, I mean, you know what spaces that you're going to enter where people are going to want to have those conversations. That's why, like, you know, I'd much rather just go sit with Tip after a long day, right?
Right.
Forget going out, right? Because Tip is going to allow me to sit there, watch whatever we watching on TV, kick it, and I don't have to say a word. She doesn't have to say a
have
word,
an
and that is
obligation to it.
enough
Yep.
for my and to me that's a part of my social
That's
life.
social.
That's
Right.
social, right? Like, but it's for me. Once again, it's just trying to figure out how do we make our social life work for us and us instead of us working for our social life.
And I think that's exactly what in the world and not of the world means. Are you allowing every space that you come in to wash over you entirely and shape your experience? Are you not the light in the room that you come into? You know, you have to say so that right now I'm on social mode.
Right.
Or right now, you know, I am open to a little bit of business. You know, I'm coming in this networking event trying to get a break from work, but I'm prepared to slide my card a little bit. But tonight is girls' night. I ain't doing that. You know,
And then also understanding, like, I guess to the bigger conversation of what we're having, like, do you truly have the capacity to walk into this room?
boom.
Right.
I mean, I think on the last episode you said that you called some of your friends and you asked them prior to dumping on them, hey,
Yep.
do you have the capacity? Maybe you need to ask yourself. Maybe we need to ask ourselves, like, do we truly have the capacity to walk into the city council room where I know everybody knows me as a public figure or whatever? I know they're gonna ask me about politics. It don't matter if we at a mixer where there's libations and what, like they're still gonna ask me.
Right.
So do I have the capacity? Because if I don't, then you know what?
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand that like at any given moment, God could be trying to use us for his purpose. And if we're irritated or agitated by anything in those spaces, sometimes that can hold us back from actually doing what we were designed to do in that moment.
That's
Hey,
powerful.
Mr. Preach.
That's
So
powerful.
for me, I'm trying, but it's also discernment too, right? And that's
Yeah.
something that I'm trying to learn myself too, right? Like, I mean, like this is the life table. So I mean, I'm a party host, right? I'm a party host, and I've talked to my best friend Tiffany about this a lot. It's like a lot of people don't realize the energy that you take on when you are somebody in that capacity, and it's just some days like the guys at the club will tell you like I just don't come. I would choose to stay to sleep, or I'll just tell them like, hey, I'm not coming today because I just don't have the capacity to be in here and talk to y'all about party type of stuff. I just don't have it in me, right? And so when I understand it and I know that, I just try to have the discernment before moving forward. So
Hey, Mr.
And I think
Preach.
that's
Y'all gonna let Mr.
that's a
Preach.
budget.
You're gonna let Mr. Preach out.
You know what I mean? No, look,
we go.
because that's the budget, right? I realize that, hey, I'm knocking on a deficit right here. I don't have any more to give before I step into my reserves or I go to the red.
Or you go in my savings.
You know what I mean? I'm not digging in my joy bag for y'all
Right.
tonight.
Hey Tip, and I'm pretty sure all of us had the same experience. We was in college. Like I was the person who never went on spring break.
What?
Because I understood that I watched 3-4 years in a row. All my friends go to spring break and come back broke.
Oh.
Facts.
And I knew that we still had another 2 months. You're right. And so I did the first year as a freshman.
Yeah.
And I came back broke and I struggled for them last 2 months until that next check came in the summer. I said, never
That's
again.
so
Y'all got
funny.
it.
Never again.
Y'all got it. Because I
That's
never again.
don't have it to give to when I come back. I don't have nothing for me.
That's it.
I done went and spent on my friends, and we done bought bottles and partied, and everybody's had a good time. But now we back, and my rent.
What
due.
about me? Yeah, that's it.
And so it's the same concept.
Because
it's
you
the
know
same
I'm
concept.
trying so hard.
What about me? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I really can't. I really try.
Oh, Brandon in his bag. Okay.
Okay.
But
Brandon
yeah,
cooking.
budget.
No.
How do we
It all
budget?
runs together.
Oh, y'all got me.
But I think it's cool
Y'all got
because
me cocked. I just love
ministry, it always comes so separate from socialism. And I think that's really sad
him.
because
Say it again in the mic.
how many times have you just been kicking it and God has showed up? Right? And I'm like, people
Say
be
that
so
again.
reserved about discipleship. Just
Say that again. Say that
I don't
first
know what I
part.
said
You
now,
said
D.
ministry comes what? So separate from what now?
socialism.
Well, you gotta unpack that a little bit, Bo. Ministry sometimes comes separate.
We
from,
would like to compartmentalize ministry to being its own aspect of having a social life, right? Like it's a
That's
part of where you might socialize at church or in the choir or doing ministry work. You may have some social interaction. Having Christ in your interaction should not be separate from your natural social life.
That's what I was getting at. Yep, alignment.
It's about alignment, right? And he'll show up in all of these spaces naturally, and the authenticity that creates to the cultural fabric of your faith, that is so powerful.
Yes.
When you stop trying to compartmentalize this to this one time a day that I'm a good Christian, and when I go post a party, now I got to be somebody different. I'm a bartender. I be hiding the little Jesuses from Five Below all over the bar. What? Why not?
Right.
Bring them with me. Like, it's not. But in the same conversations, you don't know how people fall apart at the bar, the things people tell you.
Man.
Are you going to be available to be useful?
Man.
Man, I'm telling you.
Like,
That's
I
what-
think it's really,
that's where they at.
important to thread that into all of your social aspects and watch what God does with it.
So let me do this. So before we started, our director of photography did something, and it's just screaming at me right now. He white balanced. Now, for those who don't understand what white balance is, correct me if I'm wrong, Tiff. It's where the light kind of the white. It
Words with Tiff. What's white balance?
yeah. What is, explain
So-
it.
This man struggling.
So I'm not a DP, but to my understanding, white balance is like it's balancing the natural color of the room according to the whites.
Right.
So say for instance, if we had
Mike says yes.
Mike says yes.
Mike says yes.
sometimes the camera will pick up maybe a more magenta tint or orange tint, but if I balance the whites, it's gonna look like me.
Preach today.
Okay.
So here's what I'm suggesting. Some of us we're called to be the light, but we're going in rooms and having white balanced. You haven't understood the call of your light or your whites into the room. And then so what happens when we do that, we take on the colors of the room instead of affecting the room. And so when we're called to be the light, but the reality is light is always called to darkness. But what I see oftentimes is two things. I see unwhite balanced Christians, meaning you haven't balanced the essence of what rooms you are called to. And so you immediately stick out. You immediately don't understand what it means to connect with people. So you bring all of who you are into that space. And sometimes you will either take on what's in the space or you'll not read the room and be too salty in the space where nobody can accept or really want your Jesus. Right? And then you got the other folks who want to give light to light.
Yeah.
If the room's already on and I bring a flashlight in,
It's no brighter.
it's no brighter. Like we keep operating our social aspects of Christianity by trying to argue light to light, and darkness over here. Like I could use some help.
Yep.
Like that's the question we have to ask ourselves: is my social life relevant to the dark spaces I'm called to?
So what I'm hearing, D, is I'm hearing you talk about Jesus.
Yes, this is him all day.
Right, because one thing that we realize is that, and like I said, I may have said this already before in a previous episode, but Jesus was a person who literally had the most low of the lowest, sinning of the sinners as the people that he was infiltrating with, the people that he was in the midst of, right? And so, like, just to Maya's point, like, you know, there's a lot of opportunities that I've had where I've been able to minister within the spaces of the club. Several. It's always somebody broken. It's always somebody have a problem. Somebody like there's not a day that I walk into that club and there's not an issue. But a lot of the issues that I'm realizing that people are facing and that they're going through, they're going to continue to go through them because there's nobody in that space giving the light saying, hey, you're going through a spiritual warfare. Hey, you're going through a spiritual warfare. Hey, like you keep talking about what you're going through, but you're not going to the light, to the source, to where you need to go to solve that problem. Because coming here, having a conversation amongst 6 or 7 other women who are already going through the same thing you're going through, who also ain't following Christ, you're not gonna get no results. But that's where, you know, I understand my calling is above what people may see, right? And I don't, you know, I have to, what they call it, you silence out the crowd.
Yeah.
And you just do what you're told to do, you know? And like, I'm even in a space now where I think, you know, I'm evolving out of even that dark space, right? Of being the light in that dark space, right? I think now God is kind of pushing me somewhere else, but I know that I served a purpose in that season, in that space, to being able to be there.
Trust you in the dark. So
There it
we want
is.
more, but can God trust you in the dark? Because what I also hear you saying is you got a lot of people coming to a dark space, can't find light. And you know why they often can't find light? It's because the big church room is full of flashlights, right? Like Instead of more flashlights being out there cutting their flashlight on, they covering their flashlight up like, yo, I'm at the club. This doesn't fit into the compartmentalized social life that I have defined. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof.
And the
Hey,
fullness
we treat
thereof.
Jesus and God how most people treat their social media relationships, right?
today.
It's like you do everything under the sun with this person outside of social media, but you won't speak their name, won't post a picture, won't even make a hint of them to the world. And we do Jesus the same way. We do God the same way. Like he's always there for us. Like when we at our lowest, when we crying, when we at our most vulnerable, he's always there. But then we go into the world, we go in these places and we're rebooted. We have the confidence again that we need. We feeling good, not because of us, because ain't nothing we could have did to get back there, but because this man in this room we don't even want to talk about.
That's it.
What like I be seeing all the social media posts about like the girls going out to eat with the old men, and it's like they go out to eat and they post their food, but they don't post who
They
they
don't post them. That's it. That's
Like,
how y'all do Jesus.
That's literally how most people do Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's like, but as soon as you leave, it's, oh, thank you. Oh my God, I love you. Like, no. Be as loud about me
about it.
as I was about you.
Yep.
And I think that's all Jesus wants. He just wants you to acknowledge him.
Mm-hmm.
But and I definitely didn't see this going here. But I do want to offer that maybe you can't do that if you're not aware of the depth of your social circle. Right? It's hard to minister in a space that you don't understand. Right? You haven't taken the time to really understand the impact of how you exist in different spaces. So tonight, for the last few moments, I really want to take time to really talk through the impact of some of these areas before because we have to do this before we get to the next phase. So I want you to imagine that you have walked into the bank of your life. Your life and trust is what we're going to call it. I know that's corny, but just go with me.
Life and trust.
Your life and trust bank. And I really want you to really tonight, before we wrap it up, is really think about how some of these areas, how much they cost you. Because here's what I know. I think it's hard for some of you to be the light because you're overwhelmed by the darkness of your social life. Like, I can't be present if me being present comes with all this anxiety. It's hard to do it. I mean, just being honest. Like, sometimes I don't want to be present because I feel the weight of being present everywhere else. So I need to compartmentalize my Jesus, right? Because of the dictate, because of the colloquialisms, because of the culture, because of the attack, because of the ostracization that may come with being all of me. So I want to raise a few areas, and I really want you to talk. Guys, want you to talk to me. Really brief. I'm gonna throw a few things out, and I want you to consider how much this costs you. So, how many hours per week do you all spend in social interactions, in person or online?
Well, according to iPhone, I do about 4 hours of social media a week.
A week?
A week?
A week.
Wow.
Yeah, you a beast.
Jeez.
We're talking specifically social media?
Just social media. You know how they give you the little
Yeah, I
updates?
was about to say, I kind of want to know what
I
that
do like
is.
4 hours a week on social media.
That's it.
Kind of curious.
That's it? That ain't a lot?
Yes.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
a lot.
no. That's not a lot. Actually, no, that's what I meant. No.
At all.
I don't even want to list, man. Lord have mercy.
But outside of outside of social media, I talk on the phone, Zooms, FaceTimes like all day, every day.
But is that social life though, or is that for business?
It still make me social, right? No,
No. Technically, yeah. I mean, social media, absolutely.
No. We talking about like her taking
Her
like
social,
like
just over technology in general.
or like having to take like business and
Business
meetings and
calls
and-
or team meetings for work, blah, blah, blahs. It's social.
It's social.
And I'm a supervisor, so my whole day is social. Whether that's, in an authoritarian figure, like, it doesn't matter. I still have to be pleasant. I still have to interact. I engage with front-facing customers, my staff. Like, I'm social sun up to sundown.
Yeah, because I be more drained of a day of meetings than I do of a day of production.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, so that's like I'm
sick.
I'm
Because, yes.
so social. Like,
Mental capacity,
I don't want to talk to nobody.
thought
Right.
equity, all that
Right.
stuff that
all
goes
of that.
into
Thought,
it. Yeah.
equity.
Thought equity.
Yeah,
Wow.
thought
Thank
equity.
you.
That's the word that you were
People
looking
don't
for.
realize, like, when you really check in with yourself, and this
Be
is why it's
tired
really
in the
important to
mud
know
just from
yourself and
thinking.
examine and have that time of self-reflection. If you do not have an understanding of what expenditure is your mind
Wow.
and the effort you put into work, I don't like math. My whole job is math. Every day I just be like, now how did I get here? I don't like math. So when I, be at the grocery store or something, somebody's like, what's 30% of this? And I just rattle it off. I be like, see, just working, just steady mo working. Like,
Right.
my brain is spent though, because I spend all day solving problems, equating things, negotiating things.
Yeah.
So when you turn around and somebody's like, hey, let's go to a trivia night, that don't sound fun no more. I don't want to answer no more questions.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you have to be conscious of what do you spend your mind doing And how are you using your thought? That's your
currency.
Okay, let's shift it to energy and emotions. So, are you giving more emotional support in your social life than you're receiving?
absolutely.
Yes.
All of you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that's my fault. Brandon is always so honest. I was like, I literally heard the Holy Spirit be like, do like Brandon, tell your business. Like,
Just keep it 1,000.
that's my fault. I can't ask for help. One, because it's multifaceted. I know I don't have a control issue necessarily. Like, I trust people to do well. Again, being a supervisor, I need to know that you can do the task. So I can take my hands off of most things, but if I just need to get it done, it's just better that I get it done. So I'm not going to ask for help. And then when I realize that I've taken on too much, I will resent you for not being like, Maya, do you need help? Only for me to say, no, I'm good. Like,
You were inconsiderate. You couldn't.
oh my God. You feel me? It's so backwards. I know it's so backwards. But yeah, I do that to myself. And then I want the pity party for being like, man, you take it all on. And that what people need to realize is that's what you do, is you set yourself up to be the victim so somebody has to come save you. That's self-sabotage.
It is.
And I think for me, yes, and the reason I say yes is because, like I said, I don't know, man. I'm just in a real weird space in my life right now, right? Like where I know God is using me and He's doing certain things that, takes a little bit more me just soul searching. But I just feel like I've been surrounded by a lot of people lately who just need more of me than what I know they can give back. I mean, they need more of me to give to them than I know that they can give
Then
back
you're
to
going to
me.
receive it all. Yeah.
And the reality is like, in the back of my mind, I just keep telling myself like, it's just a part of the train. Like, it's a part of the train and it's a part of the, but does it get heavy? Yes. Do I get overstimulated? Yes. Do I be wanting somebody to come and just be like, bro, are you okay today? Yes. But the reality is like, even if they don't, like, I think we were all chosen and we are all in this divine space in our lives to be able to be like, we still got a purpose to serve.
Yep.
So,
And that's when you got to be reminded your help comes from the Lord. You looking left and right, and that's futile. Again, self-sabotage. You set yourself up to be played, Maya. No one's going to help you. Your help comes
or
from
what
the
if
Lord.
God sent
Like,
you that employee to do the work, but instead of that, you just been right? Like,
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a whole cartoon like that, right? the guy who was like the guy sitting on the boat, the airplane or whatever. He was like, no, guys. And then he died and went to heaven, and he was like, God was like, why you did? The guy was like, fool, I sent you a boat, a
I sent you
plane,
a boat,
I sent you
plane, a car.
everything.
Like, what were you doing?
Yeah, but it's us a lot of
Okay.
times.
Well, let me try to put a bow on all this in my final thought, in my to-go box. D's final thought, D's to-go box.
Chef's kiss.
The Bible talks about in Luke 6:38, give and it shall be given to you a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, it will be poured into your lap. For the measure you use will be measured back to you. Now, you've heard that taught from a money standpoint, 9 times out of 10. That is not what he's talking about. He's talking about what you give in your relationships, grace, mercy, forgiveness, is what you can expect to receive right back. What measure you use to give it is what will be measured unto you. So what Jesus is saying is, if you want to live a better life and you want to live a life according to God's will, you got to be intentional about how you consider the cost of what you are giving and receiving. And oftentimes, we never take time to ask ourselves, what am I giving and how much it's cost me and what am I receiving? And that may be why, man of God, woman of God, you may feel drained in your social life because you may feel the impact of what you're giving and receiving. This has got to be the last season of your life where you live an accidental social life. Let me say that again to Mike. This got to be the last season of your life where you don't take account for the cost of how your interactions impact you. Because I got a sneaky suspicion that you may be distracted from purpose because you haven't stewarded your relationships properly. So that's the first step of your social budget is you got to figure out, am I too expensive to be in a relationship with? Or are my friends too expensive? Or is my social life too expensive? Am I an asset or am I a liability? Are they assets or are they liabilities? Take time this week to consider the cost. We're going to do the same thing. All right? As always, choose life, fam. Peace.